It is so hot in here, and 2 weeks ago I had the heat on in my house, and now it's so hot, I'm sweating, and I am like, I'm Goldilocks. Oh my God, it is like, I am never okay with the temperature. It's too hot or too cold, and I can't handle it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a foundation review. Today we will be discussing the new Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. It looks like this. It is so beautiful, and yeah, I'm going to take you through my thoughts, a review, all the details on this, as well as I'm going to show you a demo. So stay tuned to the end to see how I apply this on my face and to see how it wears throughout the day. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, because if you leave and don't subscribe, you won't be able to procrastinate watching all of my videos and be alerted to all of my videos and come with me in my little corner of the internet, right? Anyways, let's just get right into this review. Okay, so here we have the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. This has broad spectrum SPF 15 sunscreen. First of all, the packaging. Love it and hate it at the same time. Beautiful glass bottle with this incredible like gold and purple ombre magicness happening up here. Love this, and I love the bottle. This looks beautiful on the vanity. However, glass bottles are always difficult to travel with. And this little guy at the top here, basically you push it and release and it fills up all the product because inside is a dropper. Now it actually is a dropper, unlike like the Marc Jacob ones. Like look, ooh. So the only thing here is it does get a bit messy. This kind of like gets on the edge of the bottle, and it is not the easiest. Like I do just prefer a pump instead of like this dropper type thing, but that's all I'm going to say about that. So this retails for $39 US. You can get it at Sephora.com or Tarte website. I have not seen it in store at Sephora, and I don't think Ulta is carrying it. So that's where you can purchase it. It comes in 12 shades, which is kind of small, but maybe they're just testing it out to see how people like this foundation, and then maybe they'll bring out new shades. So the shade range is not very big and is not very good, honestly. It does have an SPF 15, which is great. This foundation does not cause flashback, which is also great. And so yeah, those are the specs on this bottle. Let's get into what is claimed. On the Sephora website, it says a lightweight, full coverage, hydrating foundation infused with Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea complex, whatever that means, and non-chemical SPF, so that's good. Okay, it says hydration boosting coverage, 12-hour water foundation. Concentrated full coverage. It says this foundation is 20% water. It's supposed to mask any redness, dark circles, dark spots, and even skin tone while softening the look of pores and fine lines. This is also hypoallergenic, which is amazing. And it's a smooth, soft, radiant complexion. So these are the claims. Now let me just show you on the back of my hand. See how watery that is? It just drips right down my hand. So it's definitely a watery foundation, as you can see. Let's first start off with the things that I love about it. I love that it is a velvet satin finish. I'm wearing it today. The glow is coming from my highlight, but it is a very natural finish. I don't like anything too dewy, and I don't like anything too matte. I have normal to combination skin, so I need something kind of right in the middle. Before I forget, I am in this shade Light Sand, and that has a yellow undertone. Tarte always does like a peach, a neutral, and a yellow undertone. So I always like the yellow ones. And yes, Light Sand, and in MAC, I'm like an NC20, if that helps. So another thing I love about it is I love how lightweight it is. If you touch your face, you can barely even feel it. Like you can't like move your face and go like, oh my God, look at that face I just made. And oh, I have so much makeup on my face. It won't like rub off, and it still looks very, very natural. And I love this foundation because you can see my freckles through. Probably not from this far, but up close you can see my freckles on my nose and on my forehead through this foundation, and on my cheeks, which I personally like. So I would say it is a light to medium coverage. This claims to be full coverage. Now, I actually don't think you should use it as full coverage. So my favorite way to wear, I'm like holding this like, yay. My favorite way to apply this foundation is actually with my fingers. I just feel like it mixes with that watery foundation, and it just blends over your skin and melts into your skin. Now, you will not get the fullest coverage with this foundation, but I don't think if you want like maximum coverage, this is the foundation you should get. I think if you're gonna do this foundation justice, it's best to keep it at a light to medium. That's just my opinion. Another reason why I say that is because if you do need full coverage, it says on the Tarte website to use 4 drops. 4 drops. That's like 4, that's so much. So you have to use so much product to get a full coverage. You actually do have to use a lot of product just to get a medium coverage, like 2 full drops. So that's the only thing. I feel like I will go through this really quickly. So that's kind of a downside. But like I said, if you're just using your fingers, I use 1 full pump and then I'm good to go and I just go in with concealer. This is pretty long lasting. It says 12 hours. I don't fully agree with that. It does start to, my oil does start to peek through, and when that happens, you know, it starts to break up on my chin and just like around my nose. It maintains itself all over my face, but it's more just like, yeah, around my nose and my chin. I think that's all I have to say. I'm gonna do the demo, tell you some more things, and then wrap it up with my thoughts at the end. All right, so here we are. I have no makeup on other than mascara. I did apply my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I always use this primer no matter what foundation I'm wearing. I just find it the best primer. And also I find this foundation does accentuate your pores a tiny little bit. So I highly recommend like a pore filling primer before using this foundation. Okay, so like I said, my favorite way to apply this foundation is with my fingers. That is just what I'm gonna be doing, but then I'm gonna show you how to kind of use a brush to build up the coverage or whatnot. So I just shake it up, press the stopper down. Voila. And then I put 1 full drop on my fingers. I blend it into my fingers and I apply it to the face. I start in the center and kind of work my way out. I find if you use your fingers, it just like warms up the product enough that it spreads the fastest. Like with the brush, you know, you kind of have to sit there and really try to blend it all over your skin. But with your fingers, it just is a lot more malleable and it moves a lot easier across your skin. Okay, so that was the first layer. Now, as you can see, it's not that glowy. It's a little bit glowy, but it's not like dewy. It's definitely more on like the matte satin side, I would say. It definitely doesn't feel like super hydrating and it really like sets down instantly. So this is 1 layer just using my fingers. Now usually what I like to do is just take my beauty blender and I just kind of dab that everywhere just to make sure there's no like finger marks or anything like that. You know, it just blends everything out a lot easier and a lot further. Okay, so we're a little bit closer, so hopefully you guys can really see my skin, and I'm just gonna show you what I would do if I wanted to build up the coverage or what this also looks like with a brush. So what you could do, and my favorite way if you don't wanna use your fingers and you do want more coverage, is using the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80. You can start with this and apply this with a brush all over your face and you will get more coverage than I have. But like I said, I think this foundation just works the best with fingers. But I'm gonna show you how to just like build up a little more coverage. So again, take it from the dropper and I just put a little bit directly onto my brush. Okay, and I'm just going to dab that onto my chin. So that definitely built up well. It definitely helps cover all of more of my scarring. The sit is still a little bit prominent, but like I said, if we'd gone in with the brush first and then 2 layers with the brush, that would have been gone. But for me, it's still not 100% full coverage. So I'm just gonna touch up a little bit more, just like around my nose area, around the nose and forehead. Okay, so that is like 1.5 layers because I just put a little second layer in the center of my face and I love the way this looks. As you can see, there is a glow, right? There is a radiance to it, but it is more matte and honestly, it's already like dried down practically. Like you don't really need to do anything more to it. Okay, we are super zoomed in here. So let's look at my chin. It's practically all gone. Like I said, there's a tiny bit of redness. There's a tiny hint of redness around my nose, but I don't want to build up the foundation anymore because I can just go in with concealer. But like my cheeks look perfectly balanced. It's radiant yet matte. It doesn't look cakey. It really just looks natural, which I love. Okay, so I am just going to apply the rest of my makeup and you can see what it looks like on camera with all of my makeup done. Okay, so I've got my makeup on and I was going for a really subtle look today and then this happened, so yeah. But anyways, this is what the full foundation looks like with all of my makeup on. I will leave all the products I used on my face down below in the description box. So yeah, I think I'm like looking in the viewfinder. I think it looks beautiful on camera. It looks really just like natural and radiant. Obviously I have highlighter on, so that's what's giving it this like intense glow. But yeah, I think I really like how this is my first time wearing it on camera and I think it looks really, really nice. Okay, so that's it for the review. I really hope you guys like this video. This is a very interesting foundation. I do like it. Would I recommend it to everyone? Not so sure. We'd have to have like a one-on-one. I'd have to like discuss your skin needs because it is very peculiar. But I love it on me. I think it looks beautiful. It wears pretty well throughout the day. And all in all, I'm happy I purchased it and I will continue to use it. So yes, as always, leave down anything in the comments below what you would like to see me review. I love doing reviews. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have specific questions, tweet me. I will answer them or leave them down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about products that I have used up. So I have this whole bag right here that I've been keeping with me and my boyfriend's tried to throw this out, but we don't let that happen because I want to talk to you guys about my trash.